Hello everybody, Gabby Turner here. I've got a pick a card romance reading for you. We're going to be asking about their truest feelings for you. So go ahead and tune into the energy of whichever person of interest it is that you're wanting to look into today. Of course, you can look at multiple people if you want and choose multiple options if you feel intuitively called to do so. But we do have 3 options, and use your intuition to determine if you feel strongly intuitively connected to any of these options. Option 1 is represented here by Super 7 Stone. Super 7 Stone is a combination of multiple different gemstones in one, and it relates to life purpose. Number 2 is this alligator. It's actually a button. It doesn't function very well as a button, but it came on a sweater that I purchased, and then it fell off. But it is a cute little silver tone alligator or crocodile. I'm not sure. And then number 3 here is a piece of petrified wood. I purchased something off of Etsy, and somebody sent me this as an extra gift. It wasn't even someone who sells gemstones, but she happened to find it when she was on a walk. And it has to do, one of the things that it relates to is ancestral healing in terms of its metaphysical properties, but also it's just like really cool, I think. Okay, so those are the 3 options that we have. You can use the timestamps or the chapters below to go to your reading. I'll see you there. All right, everyone who chose option number 1, this is your reading. You chose the Super 7 Stone. I'm not going to lie, this is starting off looking like a sort of a combustive or erratic energy, someone who likes the drama and who does not feel at all apologetic about the drama. And I almost feel like maybe they feel like it goes both ways. This person probably feels like you have betrayed them as well, or that you have created a lot of drama. In any case, they feel like you deserve whatever bad behavior they have exhibited. I don't know though, but then, so let's just look at the cards that we have. First of all, the song that comes out is Demi Lovato's Sorry Not Sorry. So now I'm out here looking like revenge. Feeling like a 10, the best I've ever been. And yeah, I know how bad it must hurt to see me like this, but it gets worse. Now you're out here looking like regret, ain't too proud to beg, second chance you'll never get. And yeah, I know how bad it must hurt to see me like this, but it gets worse. Now payback is a bad bitch, and baby, I'm the baddest. You're fucking with a savage. Can't have this, can't have this. And it'd be nice of me to take it easy on you, but nah. I'm sorry, not sorry. Being so bad got me feeling so good, showing you up like I knew that I would. So, yeah, I mean, they feel vengeful, sort of. I don't think they feel angry, though. It's just they feel vindicated. They feel justified that whatever it is that they're out here doing, they feel, you know, that they deserve to be moving on however they are. And then this card says, betrayal. I have been cheating on you. Forgive. Can we forgive and forget? And then pink heart chakra is opening. Meditate with rose quartz. I feel like this is probably more of a message from your spirit guides to you, and probably their spirit guides to them as well, because I just feel like this person doesn't really know how to experience actual true love. Maybe you don't either. I don't know. But this person certainly doesn't understand it. I feel like they're in a mindset that love equates to drama. It's like all's fair in love and war. This is just a game to them. I don't even think that they're necessarily trying to hurt you. They just think that that's what love is. They just assume that lots of ups and downs and major upheavals, you know, are just a part of love. And this is intensified here by these 3 astrology cards. Now, I shuffled this deck. It's this deck here with signs, houses, and planets. And we have Uranus and Aquarius in the 11th house. Uranus rules Aquarius and the 11th house. So this is the most like Aquarian, Uranian energy that you can get. And Uranus is just like this electric energy. So this is someone who probably falls for someone and gets involved very quickly and very dramatically, but there's no stable energy here. And I don't think that they have a problem with that. I think that this is someone who is not necessarily looking to settle down. They don't necessarily see their romantic life in that way. Maybe that's just not the stage they are in their life right now. Maybe that's just not their personality generally, and they will never be someone who really wants to settle down. But this is someone who just likes there to be a lot of drama. They like there to be lots of changes and shakeups. They like novelty. They want to see what's new. They want to see what's next. They want to, they're like this bee going from flower to flower to flower. They're like, what's the point of settling? I want to see, what life is all about. I want to taste a little bit from here and a little bit from there. They want to touch base with lots of people. This isn't even necessarily a sexual energy. It's just like a very dramatic energy. So, yes, I think that their truest feelings for you are, honestly, I do feel like they care for you, but they just want you to be okay with the fact that they're not a settling down type. It's like, well, this is who I am. Let me look into this vengefulness, though, because with the sorry, not sorry, followed by that betrayal card, it does feel a little bit like, I don't feel like there's necessarily currently any antagonism from them towards you, but I feel like maybe in the past they were, or maybe they just like the drama of flaunting it. They just want to flaunt it. What is this about? They like flaunting it in your face that they can just kind of date whoever they want, I think. With the Page of Swords, they want you to see them with other people, that's for sure. They want you to see them with other people. To be honest, sometimes they would even want you to think that they're with other people, even if they're not, just because they thrive on this. It makes them ironically feel more secure and have better self-esteem to be constantly troubling the waters, to be constantly creating waves. I feel like this is how this person gets attention, and they enjoy the attention from flirting with or being involved with or being seen with so many different people, or being connected with so many different people, but not really settling down. They want you to feel like they're just out of your reach. And that if you just reached a little bit further, then you could finally reach up to the top of the tree and reach them. They do view themselves pretty highly here. I don't think they're necessarily narcissistic, but they do view themselves as being like the high-hanging fruit on the tree. They're like, you really have to reach to get me, because every time you reach for me, I'm going to pull out of your way just a little bit. They're very evasive. I feel like this person is very evasive. So what does that mean about their feelings for number one? Are they in love? Are they attracted? What is it? Three of Cups. They're attracted, but I don't think this person they're just not really in a settling down energy. The Three of Cups, again, is like, I want to taste, the fruits of many flowers. I want to kind of see what's out there socially and romantically. I feel like they do view you as a prize, but they view you as a prize among many prizes that they could have. You know, it's like they don't want just one Christmas present. They want a whole array of Christmas presents. And you're one of those Christmas presents. And they feel like they view you as one of the best ones, but they still want to keep opening more presents. They don't want to stop and just enjoy one present, you know, to try to use an extended metaphor there to explain their mindset. They're really not in a settling down energy. And I think that for this person to have a relationship that works, they would probably have to be with someone who would understand this aspect of who they are. Again, it doesn't really come through sexually. It doesn't come through like they're necessarily wanting to have sex with a lot of people. But I feel like there are flirtations or intrigues with a lot of different people. And this is going to be someone, I think, for their whole life. I'm not sure that they're against a relationship per se. But like I said, to be in a relationship with them, you'd have to understand, like, this person has these sudden intrigues or sudden chemistry with people. It feels like it's probably mostly platonic. Like it doesn't feel like they're exploring it sexually. I don't think they're like having sex with everyone that they have these like flirtations with. But it's, it's not even flirtatious per se. It's more like this sort of electricity that happens between them and other people. And sometimes it's even painful for them that they have these experiences. You know, the drama and the ups and downs could be even a little bit too erratic for them sometimes, or the instability is too much for them, but it just seems to be like what they attract. Okay, any final thoughts for like their truest feelings? Let's see. I feel like, they're happy to be connected to you. They're happy that this spark of a connection between the two of you has happened. It brings them happiness, and that sort of, there is an emotional intensity that they feel with you, and that does make them feel alive, and it makes them feel radiant and happy, because they feel a very strong depth of connection to you. It does feel, the emotions at least of this connection feel more long-lasting and stable to this person than a lot of the other intrigues. The other ones, it might be more impulsive, like, and erratic, like suddenly feel an attraction to this person, but in a few days it just disappears. With you, I don't feel like it disappears, but there is sort of like an electric pulsating quality that goes deeper, and it does create a strong emotional bond between the two of you. So I would say that this person actually does love you, but at the same time, they are always going to be slightly out of reach from you, because that makes them feel, I don't know, it makes them feel self-assured. It makes them feel more attractive. It makes them feel like they're an attractive person if someone keeps reaching for them and keeps reaching for them and they never quite give in. So let's get some words of advice. What's the advice for Pile 1 people about how to approach this person? We get the Moon card. So I feel like your spirit guides want you to acknowledge that there is a deep emotional connection, despite the sort of erratic and dramatic behavior of this person, despite the fact that they like to flaunt their other attractions in front of you and things like that. And that does mean something. I mean, I feel like this is a true love. With the Ace of Swords and the Moon card, one thing that your spirit guides want you to know is this is true love. Despite the drama, I'm sure this is frustrating or like confusing. Probably it's confusing to you more than anything. But despite the confusion, I think you also know there's something here. So what is the advice? Okay, what's the advice? The advice is kind of like, when it comes to this person, you kind of just have to go with the flow. With the Fool card, it's kind of like, anything could happen here. This is not if you want a situation where you can just start at 0 and see where it goes and not have to have a predetermined outcome or strong expectations, then that would be the approach that your spirit guides would suggest with this person. Leave it open-ended. See where it goes. I think that continuing to follow your heart, because I do feel like there is a strong emotional pull here between the two of you. There is a soul connection here. So I think that your spirit guides would say, don't give up on it, but you can't, don't hold your breath on it becoming any particular specific stable outcome. And I think that with the Three of Swords, your guides are just reminding you that love hurts, that's part of what love is. I mean, definitely if this person is being abusive, I think it should go without saying, but you shouldn't stick around and allow someone to abuse you. But just the uncertainty of love, the uncertainty of life, and all of that is inherently sort of painful. And when we fall in love, it does open us up to certain vulnerabilities. And that's part of what love is. But I think your spirit guides are saying, you are brave enough, you're courageous enough to face all of what love is offering you with this person, It is offering you as well a lot of freedom. So you don't have to be constrained, right? You can be seeing what else is out there. You don't have to be tied down right now. So there's a freedom quality in it for you as well. But you should definitely always expect the unexpected with this person. Let's get some final little heart messages from this person to you. Let's get away. You are my muse. I feel like they are very sweet on you. They are attracted to you. But they're this little fairy darting here and there and, not wanting to be pinned down. You'd never believe me if I told you the truth. What is this referring to? Let's pull a tarot card. You never believe. I wish I hadn't put this card in the deck because it's always so confusing when it pops up. Oh, maybe you have questions about this person's sexual life or who they've had sex with or not had sex with, because it probably looks like to you that they've had sex with more people than they have, but they feel like you wouldn't believe them if they told you the truth that they actually hadn't, It's I feel like they do have some sort of strong mental or just strong attractions to lots of people. Lots of people are drawn to this person. And because of that, you probably wouldn't believe that they're not just having sex with all of these people. Because it seems, and I think rightly so, that it's not just one-sided. This person has lots of mutual attractions. All right, one final message from them to you. You give me strength. Actually, I feel maybe there's one more. Songs remind me of you, and sex with you is the best. So if the two of you haven't had sex, they do feel like the sexual chemistry with you is just what they love the most. They love the sexual chemistry with you. It's very strong, very primal is what I'm getting. Okay, so is there a song in this particular deck that would remind them of you? Let me see if any of these are feeling like that, since we've got the songs remind me of you card here. The Beatles, something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. Well, that's interesting because this person is attracted to a lot of lovers. Something in the way she woos me. I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe, and how somewhere in her smile she knows that I don't need no other lover. Something in her style that shows me I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe, and how you're asking me, will my love grow? I don't know. I don't know. You stick around and it may show. I don't know. Something in the way she knows, and all I have to do is think of her. Something in the things she shows me. I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe, and how. So that's interesting because, I mean, it really sums up. You see how that song just like popped out of the deck too, which doesn't happen to me usually, but yeah. They don't know. I mean, this person doesn't know if their love for you will grow, but at the same time, they know that they don't want to leave you. They want to continue being connected to you. Okay. So let's leave it at that. I hope that was helpful to you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Welcome to everybody who chose option number 2, the alligator or crocodile button. I don't know which one it is, but so this is what we've got. First of all, the song that came out for you guys in terms of their truest feelings is the Chainsmokers and Coldplay, Something Just Like This. I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fists. And clearly, I don't see myself upon that list. But she said, where'd you want to go? How much you want to risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. So first of all, I feel like this person wants something like comforting and real, something that feels safe and secure. You know, someone they can just do like ordinary day-to-day things with, you know, like just chilling on the couch together, snuggling, you know, like just having conversations, you know, like deep conversations. I feel like this person wants to have with you in particular. But I think, you know, I feel in general that's what they look for out of romance. So let's see what else we have. We have angel. A guardian angel is around you now. Thoughts. I have thought about you a lot lately. And then hurt. I was hurt in the past. I need time. And then we have for our astrology cards, Pluto and Scorpio in the 3rd house. So yeah, I mean, I feel like energetically there's a strong connection here for you. And I feel that this person's truest feelings for you are, you know, they have true love. They truly want the best for you in life. I feel like they want the best for you regardless of whether things, you know, end up working out long-term for the two of you or not, that they just have love for you and they wish the best for you. You're definitely on their mind a lot, right? But I also feel like this person is probably wanting to pull away from you a little bit as well. Or they need to go slowly with this. If they do move forward with you, they need to go slowly because they don't take things lightly in their romantic life. Maybe not maybe just in general they don't, but definitely in their romantic life, this is someone who feels like they need to have like a very close, deep personal bond with someone that they're involved with. They want to know your light and your shadow, and vice versa. They want you to see that in them. This is someone who likes to have like those deep, deep conversations. They really like to get down to the heart of everything. Like, they like to share about the hurts that they've been through. They like to know about the hurts that you've been through. They like to know about the heights and the depths of what you have experienced. They want to know what you want out of life. What are your greatest passions? They want to connect with you at all of those levels. So that's what I'm getting first of all. They feel quite obviously very strongly for you, but there is sort of a detachment at the same time, because I think, they're afraid of getting hurt again. And I think for them, it has to do with this fear that they're not going to be enough. And I think that's a pervasive feeling for them. It's not just about you, but like, they're often afraid that they're just not going to be enough. I don't think they have any problems with you being enough. They feel definitely that you're enough for them. Like you fulfill them, but there's this fear on their end of themselves falling short. Help me to understand this a little bit better. Okay, we have Justice and Ace of Swords. I feel like my guides are just saying, well, you said it, like you said it perfectly already. They're afraid of not being good enough. They do want to give it a shot anyway. I mean, this means something for them. Like, they feel like this attraction, whatever it is that the two of you had, it didn't come from nowhere, and it didn't come about for no reason. They feel like there's certainly some sort of reason why the two of you are drawn to each other, because there's such a deep, profound magnetism here. There is a feeling like this person does feel that this is destined or fated in some way. But I feel like they want to pursue that destiny just one step at a time. There's no feeling of wanting to rush in to this. It's more like, let's go slowly. Let's take our time, because they know that there will be ups and downs, and they want to be able to manage the ups and downs emotionally that will come about as a result of the two of you continuing to move forward with this. We have 3 aces here. Like, this is a very important new beginning for them. Like, again, like, they're like, absolutely, you did not come into my life for no reason. Let's ask more about that. What are all these aces? Like, this was meant to be, it's like opening the first page of a book and reading the first page and just knowing, okay, I have to read all the way to the end of this book. Like, I have to know where this is going. Like, yeah, this person isn't going anywhere, even if they do sometimes pull away a little bit because of that fear of not being enough. And that fear of not being enough also makes them feel that somehow they're going to get hurt. Like, I will get hurt by this because this person will, pile 2 will realize I'm not good enough for them, and then I'll be rejected or I'll lose this. There's so much potential here, but we're still at the beginning, sort of. And this person has a lot of fears about, are we going to get to the end of this book? Are we going to see the complete story unfold? We've seen a beginning emerge, a very, very strong beginning, a beginning that seems very, I don't know, like I said, destined, or like this just has to be, like this is fated. Yeah, I mean, this person wants to so much. Almost all of the Pentacles court cards are here. This person really feels that they have to continue to see how this is going to play out. They want to see where this will go. They know that they can't give up on this. They also know that they have to keep giving energy to this in order to keep it going. They also know that they have to keep choosing this in order to keep it going. Oh my God, every one of the court cards. I mean, I feel like this person is viewing you as the ultimate prize. And I don't mean that in a possessive or like they're objectifying you kind of way. It's like, this is the ultimate relationship. It's the most real too, because going back to this song, I just need something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. You know, like they want that physical closeness with you. They want the knowledge that you're going to be there when they turn around, or that you'll be there when they wake up in the morning. They want your presence, your physical presence, to be an enduring quality in their life. And something about the way that this started is what makes them feel that you're the one, you know, that you're the one that they want to be with to the end. I feel like there was also something about the way this started that was sort of heartbreaking. It caused emotional pain, but they feel that the potential happiness that can be fulfilled with you is worth that pain. They don't have any regrets over whatever pain has happened with this, because it has so much meaning to them. There seems to be so much purpose to this connection for them. They feel like maybe anything that has been difficult in the way that this began is just a necessary part of how the two of you will build your lives together. And also, they kind of feel like if the two of you can get through what you've gotten through already, if you can get past the pain or difficulty or challenges that you've gotten through together already, then everything is fine. There's nothing that the two of you can't handle in the future. And that makes this person feel very safe. I think that also this person knows that you may have had to go against what a lot of people thought was the right choice for you in order to pursue something with them, or in order to make this choice or make this start with them. And so I feel like they have a sort of ride or die energy, you know. I feel as well, this person feels like they'll be attracted to you physically, spiritually, emotionally. Like they're just like, I'm going to be attracted to you. I'll be attracted to Pile 2 forever, for the rest of my life. Even if the two of you don't stay together, they're just always going to be attracted to you. This is like a fire that doesn't burn out. Even if it gets down to like a low flame, like they know it will spark up again from time to time. It's like a honeymoon period that is forever. Maybe it wanes, you know, there might be little cycles, but it never goes out completely. This flame does not ever go out completely. They know that. They have a feeling that that's true about the two of you, that will always be true. All right. Any like final messages that this person has? Pile 2. Let's get away. So they like the idea of maybe traveling with you as well, especially coming up with this 8 of Wands. Songs remind me of you. Let's see if there is a song in this deck that would strongly remind them of you, especially, other than the one that we pulled. I feel like that one's coming out. What we got? Oh, Dolly Parton, Rockin' Years. I'll hold this up and focus it if you want to pause and read all of this. But this is basically like, let's grow old together. This is my grow old together song in this whole deck. So yeah, I mean, this is absolutely, I mean, I'll stand by you through our rockin' years. I'll be your friend, I'll be your lover until the end. There'll be no other, and my heart has only room for one. Yeah, I mean, they just want to do like these simple things with you, like sit next to each other in a couple of rocking chairs, you know, like being grandparents together, you know. Yeah, I don't know what else there is to say. Let's see if there's any final messages from this heart deck that really want to come out. You'd never believe me if I told you the truth. What does that always want to... Oh, sex with you is the best. Maybe they feel like you wouldn't believe them if they told you how attracted they were. Or like how much they feel that they could just desire you forever. I think they sense that maybe there could be a little bit of an insecurity on your part as well. I mean, they know that it's not just on their part that they're afraid of not being good enough. But maybe they feel like you could have that fear or insecurity yourself towards them. But yeah, I feel like they definitely desire you very strongly sexually and are very satisfied by you that way. Or if you haven't been together that way, they just can tell, you know, like they can just tell that, like I said, this is a passion that would never die out. All right, even though they think that you wouldn't believe it if they told you that, but it's true because these are their truest feelings. That's what we're talking about here. So in any way, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Welcome to everyone who chose option number 3, the Petrified Wood. So the song that you have that is meant to exemplify their truest feelings for you is Duran Duran's Hungry Like the Wolf. So I'll focus here, and if you want, you can pause and read all of the lyrics. But basically this is, let me try to focus again. This is like a very primal emotional reaction that they have towards you. It's like, I feel like they try to maintain touch with their logic, but their logic is kind of lost when it comes to you. I feel a little bit of an obsessive quality too, because we have the moon in Gemini in the 5th house. So they do think about you probably obsessively, and that's kind of like how they work through and process their feelings. I feel like this is someone who, it's like every interaction that the two of you have, or everything you do, or both, you know, like everything kind of like creates this emotional wave for them. So their feelings are always like moving and changing, but that makes them feel that this love is powerful. You know, sometimes as a tarot reader, I'll get someone who wants to ask about someone's feelings like every day, you know. And it's like, sometimes it's like that where our feelings do change from day to day or hour to hour. And I feel like that's how this person is towards you. The moon and Gemini are both very changeable energies. But however, with this being the overall song, like, you know, this is very primal underneath, but it's like the nuances of how they feel for you change a lot. I think if they tried to express how they feel towards you, also it would be difficult for them, although they would want to. I feel like this person would want to find a way to put it into words somehow. I think that would be meaningful for them, either to write you a letter or to communicate it in words in a conversation, or you know, writing a poem or a song for you or something like this, because they want to find a way to put it into words, Although it's like they also feel like words are never going to be quite good enough to capture it. I think you do make this person very happy as well. So we have this card that says crystals. See which crystal calls to you. It will heal you. I felt most called to this lapis lazuli stone among the stones that I have. And it relates to happiness. So generally you make this person feel very happy. We also have date. Let's meet in dreams tonight. I miss your warmth. I think in this case, this isn't just about dreams, although there probably is a very dream-like quality to this connection. And I wouldn't doubt that they have dreams or maybe fantasies, like daydreams even. I feel like this is probably someone who has very intricate daydreams. They're just thinking about you all the time, like imagining scenarios of the two of you being together, even when you're not. But I think also they do crave that personal connection with you because they want communication with you. If the two of you are not speaking for some reason, I think that they may try to communicate to you in subtle ways. Because the moon is very subtle. And again, this is very primal. So this is someone who could try to communicate to you in a psychic way, for example. Or if they have social media, they might post something and hope that you pick up the fact that it's about you, that type of thing. Like maybe if they post a song, they're thinking about you when they post the song. And they would hope that you would understand that that is a message to you or something like that. This person does want to be very expressive of their feelings for you. I feel like that's the most important thing for them. They want it to be expressed in some way or other. It could be through art, through writing, through communication, through all of the above. I do feel like this person feels a little bit lost sometimes, though, about how to claim this love fully. And I think that because of this song, but also this Ganesha, Lord Ganesha will guide you. It's like they do feel that there are obstacles here, but they have this primal urge to overcome those obstacles and a sort of optimism. I feel like they have an optimism that the universe will bring the two of you together. And I don't always feel that way, but with this particular reading, I feel like this might even be the type of person who does believe in that type of thing, manifestation or psychic stuff or metaphysical stuff, that sort of thing. Or, calling out to spirit guides or angels for support. But in any case, even if they don't believe in that, I feel like they do believe that this is meant to be and that somehow, some way or another, the two of you will be brought together because the power of the love that they feel for you, they just can't imagine it being any other way, basically. Okay, but I feel like they really hope that you know how they feel too. And they feel very profoundly, deeply. I mean, we have the Lovers card popping out, I feel like this is someone who wants to be very generous with their expressions of love as well. They want to profess and profess and profess their love for you and keep professing. So let's do it here in this reading, since this does feel like someone who probably has a psychic connection to you. So I feel like, first of all, what this person would want to say is they're very proud of you. They feel that you're very successful in your life, and it makes you feel like you're their queen, like they feel like you deserve all of the attention that you get, all of the respect that you get. They feel, they would want to support your success as well. This feels like a sort of gallant or chivalrous energy, like someone who would lay down their cape over a mud puddle so that you could walk over it and not get your shoes dirty. Like this person really does kind of worship you in a way. Like they would want to get down and kiss your feet, sort of, is the energy that I'm getting. Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, Yeah. I mean, this person doesn't really feel like you can do any wrong. I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just laughing because of like how this person is simping for you. Let's put it this way. This is like major simping energy. Wow. I've never picked up this strong of a simp energy in any reading before, but that's what we're getting. Yeah. Again, the Empress and the Three of Wands. They feel like you're a goddess, and they feel like you're going places as well. They feel like you're going places, and I feel like the reason that's coming up in the reading is because they know that even though you would give them some of your time and energy, they know that you would probably have to cultivate other areas of your life as well. And I think that they respect that. They respect your time and energy because they know that you're trying to create something for yourself, trying to manifest something. You're working hard to achieve your goals. They really respect that about you. And again, I feel like they would want to be supportive of that. They want to give you love, give you support, make life easier for you somehow. I think they know that you've kind of struggled and they don't want you to have to struggle. Okay, anything else about their feelings? Sometimes they do feel, even though this is like they're simping hardcore for you, sometimes they feel like they want you to be in pain. Yeah, sometimes they do want you to be in pain because why? Because even though they know that you have to focus on other areas of your life, there is a part of them that feels hurt by that. I think in particular they feel hurt by the fact that you have had connections to other people. Or if you are in a relationship with someone else or have moved on to someone else or something like that, like it does make them feel like they want to lash out at you. Why are we... Why? I just feel like your spirit guides want you to be aware of that aspect of this person's nature. I don't know that... It's just to be aware of it and to acknowledge it. This isn't meant to worry you or cause you concern. There's no cause for alarm here about the fact that this person... It's not like they want you to be physically hurt. I feel like they want you to be emotionally hurt sometimes because it hurts them to ever see you move on with anyone else. Or there's definitely a jealous streak in this person. And I just think your spirit guides want you to understand the kind of like shadow aspect of who this person is as far as that goes. Okay, so let's get some heart messages from our heart message deck and we'll wrap it up. I'm laughing because we've had some of the same repeating cards come out of this deck. Yeah, including that one. It's come out in every one. And this is coming up over the moon. You'd never believe me if I told you the truth. So there is a lot here that's maybe hidden from view about this person. And the sense I get here is like it would be, this person doesn't even have the words to express something about their life or something about who they are, what has happened, or their feelings towards you. They can't explain something about how they've approached you as well. There's something about their involvement with you. Oh, I think it's just basically they feel like you wouldn't understand the depth of their emotions. I think that their emotions are much deeper for you than yours are for them as well. And maybe you wouldn't believe that. This person doesn't think you would believe it. It's impossible even for them to be able to express how deeply their feelings run for you. There is an emotional obsession with you. You probably would not believe how deep that obsession goes. I need space from you because, wow, and the reason you would not believe it is because this person has distanced themselves. So it might be hard for you to believe it because if you were so like emotionally clingy towards me, why would you need so much space, or why would you be creating distance? But it's something about, this is a kind of something about this person's level of emotional obsession with you and adoration of you, because whoa, they really put you on such a pedestal, that makes them feel that they need space. It's like it's too much for them. The level of emotion is too much, but at the same time, even when they create space, I think they're obsessing about you from a distance anyway. But then it says, I think we're stuck in a rut. That's the first time that has come out. Let's get away. Okay, so if there has been space, if there has been distance, I feel like this person wants to break that. They feel like that's the rut, and they want to start there being movement again. I feel like it would be hard for them to explain why they created this distance to begin with. Yeah, this person kind of like, they do see themselves, I feel like they're afraid that if they have created space or distance between the two of you, they're afraid that you won't let them back. They're afraid that you're just kind of happy with the way things are, that you're happy with the space that is between the two of you at this point. Okay, so Songs Remind Me of You came up. So when I see this card, what song in this particular deck would most remind them of you, other than the one that already came out? What song in this deck would most remind them of you or express their feelings? Matthew Wilder, Break My Stride. Last night I had the strangest dream. I sailed away to China in a little rowboat to find you. And you said you had to get your laundry cleaned. Didn't want no one to hold you. What does that mean? And you said, ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, I've got to keep on moving. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. I'm running and I won't touch ground. Oh no, I've got to keep on moving. You're on the road and now you pray it lasts. The road behind was rocky, but now you're feeling cocky. You look at me and you see your past. Yeah, that's what this person is afraid of, that you see them as only your past and that you no longer see a future with them because of their behavior, because they've created space between the two of you and you're okay with that space now. That's what they're thinking. Never let another girl like you work me over. Never let another girl like you drag me under. If I meet another girl like you, I will tell her. Never want another girl like you. Have to say. Ain't nothing going to break my stride. Nobody going to slow me down. Yeah, so they feel like you don't want to be slowed down by them anymore. Like you just want to be a free spirit when it comes to them. That's how they're seeing it. So anyways, let's leave it there. I hope that was helpful. It was pretty interesting reading. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.